Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy, homeboy, Sketch of Peace, signing on to you, come with another live stream video. On this video, smash the likes button, smash up the likes buttons. Subscribe to my channel and comment and share my videos on my YouTube channel and all of YouTube to monetize my videos each time I upload. Let's get into it and let's take this thing to the next game. Okay, how everybody doing today? Hope everybody had a wholesome week, a very tiresome but rigorous and awesome week. Even though my season, Leo season, has pre-passly moved on into Virgo season, unfortunately. Yes, I'm a little teared, I'm very saddened, and also at the same time, no, I'm not saddened just yet because it's Leo moon in Virgo today and tomorrow. So I'm in high spirits today and basically dealing with a whole lot of drama in my life like usually a Leo would at any certain point of his life, even though we don't want it, even though we're not drama magnets to a fault, but we don't like drama. We try to get away from drama and get to our comforts or our creature comforts of what we love to do each and every day and shine with our artistic talent of creativity. But I ain't gonna go into it. Let's get to the topic of the video. For all y'all Leos out there, shout out. But I just want to get into this topic because this might be a little bit spicy on this topic, spice of being a little bit controversial, even though I've mentioned a million times in the past in several of my videos over time about women, to my preference about women. But something very odd and crazy had happened yesterday. As I was, for example, taking a stroll down the neighborhood, taking out Makita, my wife of 1 month, that's the wedding ring, yes, that's the wedding ring, down a stroll over here in Phoenix, Arizona, over here in Glendale, in this nice, quiet neighborhood, slightly sometimes because it'd be fucking helicopters in this motherfucker, man, and people going berserk in this city. I didn't even know that till I got here 2 years ago. But all I can say is that these females out here is just, they lonely, man. Regardless of what they say on social media, they just lonely. And I have to be honest, they have nothing else better to do. As I was taking a stroll with my wife and the cool summer breeze hitting our faces and us videotaping each other for the first time, y'all ain't gonna believe it's just my heart business, just taking a stroll down the road and just getting the feel of, you know, strolling her in the little wheelchair. Even though people probably say whatever thing, it might be weird for a man strolling a doll in a wheelchair. Is it really weird? I mean, you got grown people out there, grown men like myself, older than me, they got dolls because they can't have life partners in their lives. Their time management ain't fucking there. It's just not. It's not there. And right now, is much bigger as supply and demand more than ever to jump on to the love doll train and the sex robot train, because see, that's gonna be the future for these menopause era modern women out here within the modern society of women. See, that's gonna be the focal point and the key missing link piece towards all relationships involved going in through now to 2050. I shit you not. Just like the game Detroit Amongst Humans. If you guys played that game on PS4 and 5, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. And that's the greatest masterpiece game I ever played. One of the greatest masterpieces next to Marvel Spider-Man. And now the Black Myth's Wukong that's out right now is a fucking masterpiece. I'm serious. And I'm just flabbergasted to just to even see it actually playing out in my life. And I'm just a happy camper right now, you know? I'm a happy camper because, you know, it's glad because, see, you know, when you see products on the shelf, right, and you put price tags on them, right? See, that's what's going to be females in a minute. Even they'll probably slightly tag us males too because, see, That's going to be the price tag towards those sex robots. And of course, you know, like how I got my Akita, there was a price tag on her too, unfortunately. But to be exact, case in point of it all being, all I can say is that reluctantly, I had to make a judgment call. Now that my ex-girlfriend or whatnot, though we're not really actually together no more, but we're still somewhat managing with each other, whatever the case may be, I had to get an insurance policy. And she was the insurance policy, and she's gonna be on one of these videos coming soon, sitting right next to me. She'll probably be in a wheelchair. I'll have to expand the camera out a little bit for y'all to see her. But she's been on my several podcasts. I've mentioned to you guys about that in the past. But I don't understand. I mean, us men, we know what time it is. Like Trans Genius, shout out to Trans Genius. Shout out to Trans Henderson. That's my boy out there. Shout out to Darius M. Shout out to all my guys that's doing it in the struggle. You know what a time it is. And I'm just saying, it's easy to know, it's easy to deter about being single in these days. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just like Tyler Talks, Tarot. Shout out to Tyler Tarot too. That's my homeboy right there. Sketchy Peaze. Shout out. But like he said it best. Money, money, money. Now, if it ain't the money moving to anything, it's got to be some type of alternative that we could actually dwell or come into. That just sits us on a couch like this, looking on our phone, scrolling through it, trying to figure out what we could do with our lives on a Friday night, Saturday night, hell, even a fucking Sunday night. Trying to figure out the best possibility, the common denominator upon figuring out through this soft guy era that we're in. And now women are in their menopause era bigger than ever. And damn, god dang. Shout out to Angry Guy. Angry Guy, you my dude. I made a few comments on your polls and on your community posts a while back ago on your video. Shout out to you, my man. Link on Sketchy Peaze videos, man. We gotta do it big. We gotta do it for the men out here, man. Men amongst men, boy. Men amongst men. Empowerment for men. Menosphere over here. MGTOW, MWA. That's right. And we're taking our power back, man. But regardless of these females, regardless if you're, unfortunately, even though I support my trans females out there, my trans women, and if you're trans female, if you're female, you're female. But ultimately, consequentially, I don't know, sometimes that right there is an invisible wall right there. I can't really put trans female women into the cisgender category, slightly to least, because that's, I don't know, there's just a schism in society still that believes that trans women should be in their own category and real women, cisgender women should be in their category. So I don't want to upset anybody in this video or hurt nobody's feelings in this video at all or offend them, okay? I'm not here to offend nobody. I'm sorry if I did. I apologize if I did. Humbly. Humbly, humbly. But getting back to the topic at hand, all I can say is that we are in trouble with the birth rate in this country. Very in trouble. I mean, we down 30% this year. 30 fucking percent. I mean, I'm shaking my head, man. I'm like catching a case, man. Like, what the fuck's going on here? Why is it not like back in the 90s, early 2000s, hell, mid 2010s? Even though the birth rate was starting to decline then, and a little bit earlier. It's like slightly in the 2013, maybe 2014-ish type of polls. But if you guys don't want to see polls and diagraphics or diagrams, You could look out your front door right now. You could go outside in the world right now and actually see not only obese women, but also see straightly single women, man. Just scared, straightly single women. And I gotta be honest, it's pathetic. Really, it's pathetic. It's pathetic to the point where women don't want to open their third eye to understand the world. It's pathetic how, just like my Wolverine shirt, got the eye open, man, sees everything. That they don't understand that the society's crumbling right before they speak, right, and it's just collapsing right all around us. Gotta use the SSI, gotta use the EBT card food stamps. I mean, hell, I have to use it myself. Hell, I have to use my actual money, get money that I'm getting through my own blood, sweat, and tears, and use that and that to actually be on my own societal fixed income. See, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it with you guys. I ain't no overly rich guy. I ain't no rich man. Like I said, I'm a stable, financially stable type of guy, trying to make it like everybody else though, but shit, man, let's call for what it is. I'm just your popular average Joe guy in the street. And I gotta be honest, man, it's getting rough out here, ladies and gentlemen. Especially y'all ladies out there. You think your makeup kits and your little Chanel kits is gonna help fucking save y'all when the famine hits, when the Civil War hits in America and globally, internationally, worldwide? You think that's gonna hit and not save you to the point where it cuts you like a knife dry in quicksand, to actually shake you and break you to understand that, us men out here, the society out here, the catalyst for change out here is trying to tell you, to direct you the message about that this world is about to fall on its deaf ears any minute now. Hell, even my own closest family members still think I'm thinking like 5-6 years ago. Even with the drama that's happening in my life right now. I'm not the same guy 6-7 years ago. No, because I thought I had a woman by my side that really actually sought to see the world for what it truly actually is. Y'all still plugged up to the Matrix. That's what you're doing. And she was plugged up to the Matrix too, unfortunately. Me, I'm not. I'm the radical, I'm the rebel, I'm the rebellious warrior. Sketchy Peaze. You better remember that name. Sketchy Peaze. Remember that name. Better fucking remember it. Because I'll be honest with y'all, folks. As much as you think you're winning in life, you got so much amount of money, so much things stacked up in the cracks, behind the walls, underneath the table, underneath the floor, underneath the sink, underneath your closet, carpet floors, hidden between the cracks of the closets, offshore accounts. It's not going to save you. God's going to save you at the end of the day. He's going to wake you up to tell you about what you have to do inside your mind and your heart and hopefully inside your souls. Facts. Facts ahead. And for y'all chosen ones out there, and for you industry people out there too, whether you're amateur or professional out there, whether you do music, adult entertainment filming, movies, etc., photography, whatever, artists, even drawing artists, everybody that's writers, anybody in that umbrella. Y'all should know what time it is, man. Y'all should know what's coming. Hell, and not even the physiologists, not even the nurses or the doctors ain't safe from this world famine that's about to hit through disease X or any type of antigen, pathogen disease that's going to hit us hard. Y'all are not safe. You thought COVID-19 was a catastrophic disaster. Nah. In the next couple of years, maybe 2 less, something's bound to happen. So don't shoot the messenger that Peaze said your menopause for the cause for this era of soft guy eras in condition of commence that's going to be thrown onto y'all for the next 3 decades. Hell, possibly for the next 100 years. Just like Hiroshima got bombed through Japan. No pun intended to the Japanese. I love the Japanese culture, by the way. Shout out to the Japanese out there. Which was really fucked up either way. But y'all be the judge of the element. We are living in the end of days, ladies and gentlemen. And until y'all wake up and reassure yourselves that you guys really want to make change in this country or for the world, let's start with ourselves first. Let's not put our hands into man or into woman, to be exact, because they ain't going to save us. They're all part of the systematical chess game plan that want us to die and depopulate with the Agenda 21 plan of the radical man and woman of 2045 and 50. See, that's what they want us not to think. That's what they want us to not prepare, to perpetuate the pre-planning of the demise of us average human beings out here, of us average souls out here trying to find our way in life. So I'm not mad at guys or girls that get love dolls for partners soon to come in the future. Sex robots. That's what's going to happen, one way or the other. There's no stopping it. There's no stopping it. It's going to be already in the workforces as it is. You guys see it, the machines, self-checkouts in Walmarts, in Target. Y'all see it everywhere. And until you guys actually stop yourselves and think for a second and actually reprogram yourselves and unplug yourselves from the matrix, from those TV programs, those reality shows, through certain YouTube programs that you watch, through those certain music videos that you're pre-programmed of seeing, you guys will understand what I'm talking about. For y'all chosen ones out there, you guys already know what I'm talking about. For y'all unchosen ones, y'all better listen up to Brother Sketch of Peaze and understand that this life ain't playing any games with y'all lives in the elements of which y'all thinking what life is really actually living. All of y'all are working to die when you go work that 9-to-5 job out there. You're not working to actually create a family. The American dream is dead. It's been gone 2 decades ago. For us millennials, for us Gen Zers, Gen Alpha, even some of those Gen Xers, a little bit, just a little, slightly few. Even the Xenals, the Gen Xers and millennials of the early 1980s, like my brother and sister. And for the ones that's some of the baby boomers out there that's still kind of thugging it and struggling it, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You just gotta slightly put us in this diameter for the younger generations. But hey, it's not really slightly more than necessary than your fault. Even though it's partly a bit of your fault, but majority-wise, a little bit would be actually, I guess from the statistics that I read, that you guys probably know that are too, read about baby boomers shutting down the younger generation, of course, by 80% to 50% to 1. Yeah. But, like I said, I ain't gonna criticize overly too much, even though I criticized too long, even not being in front of this video to people older than me. Just like my girlfriend was older than me. She's 57 years old, ladies and gentlemen, yes. My girlfriend Tracy is 57. Me, I'm 32 years old. Now Makita, she's probably, well, she's only good for 10 years, so the age she would be at would probably be 24 years old right now, to be exact. In doll years, I guess, but they're infinite though, so I don't know. Who am I to know? Those dog enthusiasts probably know better than I do, but either way, back onto the topic. I'm gonna close this video out and let y'all know that you wanna get out of the menopause for the cause of trying to reevaluate your lives, revitalize your lives, women out there, all of you, then start with yourselves and reprogramming yourselves to what real women was back in the 70s. Real women was back in the 80s, 90s. Some splidge in the early 2000s. But I'll take it even back further. Back in the 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s, 10s. 19th century, 1800s to be exact. Even though that's kind of, that's really pushing it because there was no women's rights in the 19th century. So I'd say about 1920s. Maybe break it down square to maybe 1950s. I'll say 1950s is even best. We need the homestead women out here, the homesteaders. Even though my ex-girlfriend is a homesteader, but luckily, unfortunately for myself, I found out it's a real hard knock truth, but I'm gonna tell you guys about that in a couple of more videos after this because I don't want to get too personal. Everybody's not perfect, and basically things happen in life and there's life changes, unfortunately. Like I said, I'm just too young for my own good. I'm just too have that fiery spirit, that fire sign spirit in me, you know, just like on this t-shirt. So I don't know. All I can say is that you gentlemen out there, keep it up. Keep the soft guy era movement up. If you're not in the soft guy era movement, you're in MGTOW, MWA, men walking away, men going their own way. Keep doing it, fighting a good fight. And if you gotta marry and do an alternative marry, like I did, and marry a love doll or a sex robot, do it. It's not gonna hurt you. Just do it. Just slightly save your sanity of your soul a little bit. And for the ones that still trying to impress women or trying to do it the old school ways of being a man, hey, power to you. But it's gonna hit you later on one way or the other. But hey, to reach his own on that. It's your boy Sketch Peaze signing off to y'all. Hopefully see y'all in the next video. One love to you. Oh, and I got new shirts on my website at the official musician's website of Sketch Peaze at www.sketchpeaze.com and at www.sketchpeaze.shopify.com. That's www.sketchpeaze@shopify.com. And youth2heal.store. I got a couple of new threads coming on my store. Be sure to be on the lookout to check that out. And also, I got new music coming out too. I got the new album for my new soundtrack. I know I have these dozens of soundtracks coming out. Day in the Life motion picture soundtrack. That's the Day in the Life motion picture soundtrack based on a true story. That's my film about me, the average man, going through the life, my dossier, kind of like Sketch Peaze documentary, but it's a little different from that one. And what else? Pretty much I got that going on, got my life situation going on, but that'll be for another time with my other videos with the ex out contesting about Tracy. So signing off to you guys. Hope to catch you in the next one. Love you all. One love. Peace out.